The April and June 2024 maturities caught the eye of investors, driving the bullish sentiment witnessed at the Treasury bills market. Traders at UBA said they expect mild to bullish sentiments to remain this week. Chuka Nwachukwu, head of ALM and balance sheet management at UBA, joins me for some market updates. Chuka, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Esther.
Well, let's start with today's trading action. Bring us up to speed on what you saw at the different market segments.
Okay, thank you very much. Today has been quiet. Liquidity has been key to to driving the market. So today is a settlement for the Monday bond auction. At the auction, actually, we DMO presented 360 billion, and it was undersubscribed. About the offer, subscription was around less than 250 billion. So liquidity has been playing a huge role in the market, and so everybody is standing on the fence. There hasn't been much trading today because of settlement. So I believe that between now and then end of the week, we should see increased activity in the market.
Okay, I wanted to just quickly get into the April and June 2024 maturities. On the shorter end of the curve. Talk to us why this is appealing to, why investors find these notes appealing.
Okay, so that's on the T-bill side. There was an auction last week where we saw a movement of yield, upward movement of yield, well over 159 basis point movement. So the attraction on the longer end of the curve is usually most investors haven't seen the movement in yield, are always attracted to the 1 year bill. This is because that is the bill that that is the maturity that carries a lot of incentive in the a lot of incentives, and the yield is quite attractive. So that is why we have a lot of activity. However, that bill is currently trading around 8.5 levels.
Oh, do you expect that to remain at those levels in the short term?
Yeah, Esther, the thing is that the market, the direction isn't too clear yet. And so, one hand, we see on the NTB, CBN, drop rate, DMO drop rate, and then on the other hand, CBN offered OMO, which printed around 14.7 levels. So most traders are very wary of uncertainty in the market, and I can really not say if it will continue or not. Anything can change in the market within a second.
Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye out for that. Let's quickly talk about the Naira. it continues to swing between gains and losses, and we're looking at a trading band between 780, 130 to 774, 77. Now, we know that the acting CBN governor did come out a few days ago to say that a couple of measures are coming to help calm the storm, if you will. And of course, he did mention, he did say that we're seeing speculative demand at the parallel market, etc. But are the expectations high at the INE window in terms of how this could trickle down? The effect, if any, when we do see these policies come through?
Yeah, thank you very much for that question. So on the INE window, there's a slight depreciation, like you mentioned. Market is currently trading around the 774.1 levels. The issue about FX really is a demand thing. Supply isn't coming much, and so with the pronouncement of the acting CBN governor and part of the measures they intend to put in place, I think we should see a bit of respite in that space. And so the CBN also, as the government as in general, is very wary, especially with the meeting the CBN governor had some couple of days ago with the president, where the president, spoke about the depreciation of the Naira. And so CBN are actually, I believe that they're working on so many measures, and some of these measures have already been communicated to the banks, and hopefully within the next couple of months, we should see a bit of respite on that end.
All right, thank you so much, Chuka, for bringing us up to speed. Appreciate your time on the show today. Well, that was Chuka Nwachukwu, head of ALM and balance sheet at UBA.